Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Chandra Marie and today we're taking a first look at the cast in the new Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. I am super excited about this pack because I grew up with horses, I love horses. I haven't ridden in forever, but it's gonna be fun to live out, some of my childhood here. So we're just going through cast real fast, looking at the hairstyles and stuff. We're gonna go through all the hairstyles, the accessories, the clothing, and then we're gonna take a look at the horses. And when I was filming this, I had not seen anything really about this pack. I'd seen the trailer, I'd seen the live stream, that was it. I knew nothing else. And there was a surprise in cast that I was not expecting and I was very excited about. But we'll get to that towards the end of the video. So right now we're looking at the hats. I really like them. I think they're super cute. We already have some cowboy hats, but I'm fine with getting more. It works for me. I need to get one in real life. And then we've got, a nice helmet. Those are very important if you go riding. Do not forget your helmet. And a trucker cap. I love a distressed trucker hat. I wear them myself. Distressed naturally. The hat I wear I've owned for a good 6-7 years. And then I love this very Southwestern style hat. It's very cute. We don't get a lot of Southwest style stuff in the game. I guess we kind of did in Strangerville. Strangerville is probably the closest. I love Strangerville. A lot of people don't like it. The story I had a lot of fun with, even though it only took me 3 hours to finish. I love the look of Strangerville, so having a bigger pack that has a lot more stuff to it, very exciting. We got the bolo, we got the neckties. I love me a good bandana. I actually have a cat named Bandit because he looks like his fur looks like a bandana. Got a bit of a country vibe going on in my house, and I'm totally cool with that. My boyfriend's a country boy, so this pack is right up my alley. Honestly, I'm a little iffy on whether or not it's going to be good. I haven't played anything. I have seen cast, that is literally it. I haven't even opened the world yet. I am taking this slowly, one piece at a time. I want to savor it, but hopefully it's good. I guess we'll see soon, but after looking at cast, there's definitely some interesting stuff in there. It's very casual wear. You can see the denim, the jackets, super casual. Now, I love these shirts. They're my childhood to a T. I went to a lot of rodeos as a kid, and everyone wore those. But what I've noticed in cast is that it's a lot of stuff that, especially if you like Western clothing, and I mean like Western country clothing, not Western culture in general, you can get a lot of use out of. I think so. I think it's very casual. A lot of my Sims can wear it, even if I'm not, in this world. That name I can't even remember because I haven't opened it yet. But nothing in cast really wows me. I'm I absolutely adore this. Well, actually, a couple shirts ago, the one that's a denim kind of shirt with that big jacket over it, I do actually really love that. But cast isn't blowing me out of the water this time, which I mean is fine. It's this jacket, super cute, love it. I think a lot of the jackets I've noticed. But yeah, it's some of the things this jacket kind of seem like we already have it. The shirt underneath it, I actually think we also have the shirt in just a kind of different way. And this shirt, a lot of things seem kind of recycled, and that's disappointing. I'm not a huge fan of that. As somebody that owns all of the packs, I can see everything that's recycled. And so it's, kind of disappointing. We basically already have this little vest. I think it came in Eco Lifestyle. And so this is super cute though. But I don't know. I feel a lot of it's recycled, though this is now my favorite shirt and I'm going to wear it on all of my Sims that are me because that's what I wear every day. And so I'm kind of torn on how I feel about cast. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of the things, but nothing is going to be a statement piece. Nothing is going to be I really love this. This jacket though, cute. I'm a fan. It's the jackets and the vests. That's what I like. And this shirt's okay. It's at least got a little bit of a unique texture to it. So, I like that. Well, we're getting into the pants now. One thing I was sad about is I know we have them, but I want just regular, not bell bottoms. I want regular bootcut jeans that look nice all the time. because our only bootcut jeans are like really old and it makes me sad, and that's what I wear all the time and that's what I want. And like we've got the flare coming up. I do love that we got chaps, but we got the flare coming and I like it and it works, you know, when you have cowboy boots, but just good old bootcut jeans. Like the guys got it, why couldn't the girls have gotten it? The shorts I think are cute. Again, not something we haven't seen before. I mean, I think, goodness, just trying to remember, werewolves and what's the other one? Eco lifestyle. We both have shorts that are really similar to that. Skirt, I've seen it before. This skirt, I've seen it before, but it's got like the fringe on it and I do love that. So I do love this jumpsuit though. It's like, I don't know, I like working clothes and I think I'm gonna have a lot of Sims wear that. This one's cute. It's very styled. At least it like has a theme, you know. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not super blown away by Cass. I'm not like disappointed because I think that they hit the mark. The only thing I'd be disappointed in is some of the things seem recycled. Other than this dress, which is so cute. It's very Southwestern. Love it. This dress though is almost identical to the one in Eco Lifestyle. So it's just, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like even the things that I think are cute, we already have. So like really, what's the point? I do like that we got another pair of boots. People are probably gonna complain because we already have two. We have base game and we have Strangerville boots. I don't care. I want boots. They're amazing. And I do like the other little shoes that we got, the other little booties that we got. I think they're very cute. I'm glad we got some English writing gear. I would have appreciated a little bit more English writing gear. I understand why we didn't get it, but since we have cottage living, so we literally have a country cottage town that we can just put the horses into and they can write English over there, like, I would have appreciated more than, like, just the boots, really. And then we got some work gloves. Always appreciate some work gloves. I was kind of surprised. I think that the styled outfits, I always like styled outfits because I dress all of my townies in them when they age up. We only got two for the women and I thought that was a little bit, you know, like could have used more, but that's all right. And then we get the facial hair for the men, and the facial hair that I put on this guy, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like, oh god, what's his name? Is it Doc Holliday in Winona Earp, that show? Oh, I was in love with him, and that facial hair is it to a T, and I love it. Oh. Now, the guy shirts, I was surprised that we got so many, and I was really happy about that, until I noticed that two of them are duplicates. And if you look, you'll see like there's the vest over the t-shirt, and then this jacket over a Henley. And I don't understand why they're duplicates. I'm not sure if it's a glitch. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. And with the guy stuff, some of it's, you know, stuff that we've seen before, but I still like it. It's very casual wear. At least, you know, if you have a certain style that you like to put your guys in, you know, they're not all going to be wearing the exact same clothes. So I guess there's that. I don't have the highest expectations when it comes to The Sims and what comes out, which is just sad because I've been playing this game for 10 years now. Well, no, 9 years now. And, you know, I would love to have higher expectations, but like, no, not really with this one. I don't know. Like some of the men's shirts too are things that they're just recolors. Like there's like the texture's been improved a bit, but we have it already. And so that's also disappointing though. We've got like some like standout things for the men. I think they might have done better with the men's clothing, and I am totally fine with that. We need more men's clothing. I'm happy we got so many shirts. The vest is coming up. I love that thing. I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to use it, but I love it. And so yeah, so I'm glad that we got like a decent amount of men's clothing in this one. Now it's coming up, so I should probably just like take a breath. But the pants, I was excited about the guys' pants because men's pants in the game, again, I like basic jeans. I am a basic jeans girl. My boyfriend wears basic jeans every day. It's great. That's just what I want people to wear. But like, I want my Sims to wear that. I find that very normal. I just tend to be a casual person in general. My Sims are generally pretty casual. So I was excited that we got two pairs of good basic jeans. We get like the dirty, more ripped ones. Obviously we get the chaps. I'm on brand. That's totally cool. But we get 2 pairs of jeans. Also we get the belt buckles. I love a good belt buckle. You would think that I am like from the South. I am not. But you know, I like, as I said before, I did rodeos as a kid, you know, like you win belt buckles. It's all fun. So I love a good belt buckle. I was glad we got those. And then we got 2 pairs of boots for the men. Not really quite sure why. And like, again, I'm not gonna complain. I don't mind having 2 different types of boots. Kind of seemed unnecessary, but sure. One thing I was really excited about though is we got like, I think it was 4 different styled looks for the men, which does not happen very often. And so I was really excited about that because again, I use them to, when my townies age up, I put them in those outfits. So they are important to me and I wish I could set my own. Next up, we got 2 aspirations. The first one is Championship Rider. The sim wants to be the world's premier horse rider. The second one is Expert Nectar Maker. You want to make all the best nectars and get rich from it. Moving on to our traits, we have Horse Lover, which goes along with our other animal lovers, and we also have Ranchers because they want to excel at ranch life and take pride in their work. And then I noticed that we have 2 new hobbies and skills, which are horse riding and nectar making. Now that we are done with the adults, let's move on to the children, and there's barely anything. The boys and the girls, the boys get 1 shirt, I think the girls get 2. It's, you know, 1 pair of jeans and the same pair of boots. It's pretty sparse. I mean, children, like, even with growing together, like the children's stage is just like the most ignored stage. We got growing together and it was like more about infants than it was about children. So, you know, the toddlers, they get their little shirt, and like, I think they get some chaps. Yeah, they get their little chaps. So cute. And I love it, though why didn't the children get chaps if the toddlers do? That doesn't make sense. It is what it is. This is just how the Sims team works, and, you know, I've just kind of gotten used to it at this point, whether or not it's right. The infants, though, do get the adorable little horse onesie, and I love it. The toddler girls get a little dress. I don't think the boys have a full outfit, which is kind of sad. And then they get the same pants and shirts and shoes. The hair for the kids, again, it's just conversions. The hats are conversions. The little girls get 2 shirts and I think a skirt and a pair of jeans. Nothing really wowed me here, but at least they weren't completely forgotten. It feels like they were completely forgotten. When you get 1 or 2 things, it feels like you're completely forgotten. And I think the problem is the amount of items that they can put in an expansion pack. I mean, when you compare it to The Sims 3, it's absolutely ridiculous. But, like, they seem so limited on the amount of things that they can put in. And so it all goes to the adults because, you know, The Sims 4 is a young adult simulator. It's gotten so much better over the years, but goodness gracious, when it first came out. But you know what? Enough about the normal Sims. Let's get on to the horses. I was so excited about the horses. This was also insanely annoying to record because just the noise that they were making every single time I changed them drove me insane. It was just Werewolves 2.0. And so I loved all the different breeds. I was having so much fun looking at them. I haven't gotten like a really deep close look at any of them yet. I've been pretty cursory so far, but I think they did a beautiful job with the horses and the different breeds. And I'm so excited to have horses in the game finally. I did not know I cared so much until Cottage Living came out and there was no horses, and just the disappointment in my life. So I am really happy to see them back. You know, I don't think I'm going to play with horses a ton after I like play through the pack a couple times, but still, like, I think, you know, I'm definitely going to have my families that are country people and they have to have their horses. So here's where I noticed something. You can have a unicorn. Okay, you guys probably all knew. I did not know this. I did not know there were unicorns in the game. I also didn't know I cared, but it's magical. So of course after this, when I had to have a unicorn the whole time that I was doing everything. I was so excited you could change the horn, you guys. I don't know how I didn't know about this. Like, I guess it was a secret because I don't think it was in the live stream, but you could have a unicorn. So yes, and you got your blankets. One thing that does annoy me about the horses and Cass is that it's the riding outfit before the everyday outfit. So like if you want to make your horse, you kind of have to change their outfit so they're not wearing a saddle. Here are all of the traits your horse is going to have. Feel free to pause, but we are going to wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, you are amazing. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you are excited about, what you thought. Are you excited about the unicorns like I am? Because oh my goodness, look at that cute little baby with its little rainbow horn. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.